Hey guys, so I promised you guys I was going to give you a study guide, so here it goes. Remember, your final exam is on Tuesday, May the 18th. So for week 1, we had career explorations. What is a fashion journalist? A fashion journalist is someone who describes garment and presented or fashion trends for magazines or newspapers. The next one I asked for, what is a fashion designer? A fashion designer is a person who conceives garment combination of lines, proportion, color, and texture. While sewing pattern-making skills are beneficial, they're not prerequisites of successful fashion design. Most fashion designers are formally trained or apprenticed. For week 2, technology, fashion design, it asks you, what is the definition of a blog? So for this, on your exam, you're going to see an example of someone, let's say like Julia. Julia updates her clients on design process with a web-based technology through regular entries of commentary, and that is found on a blog. The next question or the next item that it tells you to do is, what is an RFID technology? It means when it scans a shipment of cotton to make sure the right amount of fabric was sent. That is a RFID technology. The next one is, what is a mobile device technology? And what that is a feature, a portable handheld communication device connected to any wireless network. And lastly, for this week, it asks you, what is technology? The application of information and knowledge for practical purpose. Describe which of the following, and that's going to be technology. For week 3, histories of shoes, it asks you, the first evidence of footwear can be found in the remains of 2 humans that lived more than 400 years before us. And the answer is right there, footwear and humans. For the next item, Nike's original company name was called, correct, the Blue Ribbon Sports. Week 4, stitches. What is a seam gauge? A seam gauge is a small 6-inch ruler that pretty much helps you whenever you're creating a hem or need a smaller measurement. What is a tape measure? A measuring tape is used to take the body measurements, and it's about 60 inches long. What is a shear? A shear is something that you use only to cut fabric, never paper. The standard seam allowance is 5/8. For week 5, the meaning of hats. And on here, it's going to ask you to name of hats. So there's a derby, a slouch, and a fedora. Those are 3 names of hats. And then it asks you also name 3 types of hats. And that's also actually going to be in fill in the blank. So if you heard the first part, you'll find the answers for that. For week 7, you have your haute couture. And for haute couture, it's going to ask you, what does FHCM stand for? And that is the Federation of de la Haute Couture de Moda. Then it asks you, Federation of Haute Couture was founded in 1968 in Paris. Then the last one, the purpose of haute couture is a spread of terms of creation and fantastic laboratory for research both in terms craftsmanship and design innovation, and that is true.